Jawdar was happy to see the warrior, and asked her, saying,
"Can you get us out of here?"
The warrior said,
"Yes. Where is the cloak that you took from the boys? If my information is correct, it is the famous cloak of invisibility."
Jawdar took out the cloak, put it on, and disappeared. The warrior said,
"As I thought. As for you, my lady, I have prepared for you one of our clothes. Put it on and let's hurry. It won't be long before they discover your escape."
Malik thanked her, dressed like a warrior, and asked her,
"Why are you helping us? Isn't that punishable by death?"
The warrior answered,
"Your husband saved my life. I owe it to him. And also for a man to risk his life for the sake of the one he loves. I've never seen that before."
The three moved out of the prison, and in the hallway, Joder said,
"This is my sword that I took from the fairies."
The warrior said,
"A man carrying a sword kills the jinn. Who are you, young man?"
The three continued on their way, and left the palace gate. As soon as they left, the bell rang. The warrior brought the child and said,
"They have found out about us. We must hurry. I have a friend who I helped before. She has a fishing boat you can go out on."
And when they arrived at the beach, the princess caught up with them and called out to them,
"I sent a message to my father telling him that I will send you to him. I don't think I'll let you get away. As for the traitor, his head will be my reward."
The warrior said,
"My head will not be an easy prize. The stick quickly. Turn its head. And when you strike the earth with it, you summon 100 genies from the jinn under your command. You command them and they respond."
Joder approached the princess confidently, and said,
"I've come to get my wife and son back. I don't want any problems. Let us go with goodness." Or.
He struck the ground with a stick. Then huge creatures of black fire came out of the earth. They carried huge swords that struck terror in the heart of the princess. However, she regained her composure and said,
"I will not allow you to escape, even if I pay for it with my life. And if I am killed, the king will avenge my death more severely."
Then she ordered her guards to attack, and Joder commanded the rebels by killing everyone except the princess. They did this in moments. Then Joder struck the ground with his staff, and the monster disappeared. He went to the princess and said to her,
"You sacrificed all these warriors for nothing. Tell your father that I got my wife back. And I would not kill her sister. Let him leave us alone and let us live in peace."
The princess said,
"It's not over."
Joder turned back and the warrior said to him,
"Maybe you're lucky."
Joder responded,
"I'm starting to think so too."
Malik replied,
"Believe me, he does not know what the word means to you."
The three headed to the beach where the warrior's friend lives. She was a warrior who was captured. She raised her daughter with the help of her friend. Then she gave them her fishing boat, and the warrior said to them,
"As soon as you leave the area of the island, a huge mountain will appear to you. Go towards him, and you will find the gate there."
Joder answered her,
"It is impossible for us to leave you on this island after what happened. I won't be reassuring about you. Then what if we got lost at sea? You must go with us, and I will leave you in the care of the gate guards. And they will protect you."
The warrior agreed to Jodar's request. When they reached the gate guards, he gave them the stick. And he told them that a force like this should be under their command. He asked them to keep the warrior with them and take care of her. They agreed to his request. He thanked them and went to the elephant and rode it with his wife and son. So he flew with them back to the father of the fairies. So Jawdar gave him the cloak of invisibility. And he and his daughters were happy that he had returned to his wife. He ordered the elephant to take them to the palace and return. Then Jawdar returned with the little fairies to their palace, and then Jawdar thanked them. And he went to his house in a carriage. He took his mother with him, who was happy at their return. Days passed and Jawdar was happily with his family. However, Malik's words remained deeply engraved in his heart. One day he heard a knock on the door. He opened the rye. He saw a man wearing a garment from which only the eyes could be seen.